Good afternoon. Welcome to jimmunley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for December 20th through January 3rd. For December 20th to 24th, we go to Christmas Eve. You can see here we have a ridge that builds into the west, keeping conditions mild. Trough here in the east, keep conditions would become colder and unsettled as we go next couple of days. Now, we will have a energy will be moving through. Let me see. We'll go here like Thursday. This first system here will move out, and then we have a second system that moves here into the east. Now, there's a couple questions here. We also have a low developing off the Carolina coast. This is the GFS, which shows a weaker system. There appears that there might be some interaction between these two. But right now, there's still some spread in the model. You can see how, like, this is the GFS. It's over the Appalachians, then it jumps to the coast. We look at the European, does the same thing, but also weak. We look at the European ensembles, does the same thing, also weak. It seems like a weaker system. And then we go to the European artificial intelligence. Same thing, but it all brings it out to sea. There might be a little bit of a troughing that extends to this region. This can bring some snow to the region. And we look at the Canadian. This keeps it weaker and farther out. So we'll look at a few of the members of this. This is the go to here, Thursday, Friday. This is the, each one of these numbers, as I explained yesterday, are, or maybe I did on the YouTube, are the member runs and their positions of the low, and also the other low here. And then we'll go forward. We'll back it up a little bit. See here, they kind of join, but it keeps it weaker and then goes out to sea. Okay? Then we look at the other model. This is the other ensembles. Here comes the first system. Here's a second system. It's a little bit closer. And then it brings it out to sea, far enough to spare much of the region any precipitation. So we'll still keep an eye on that. Getting back to the models, there'll be several Pacific systems moving inland as I put the maps in motion. And this will bring an atmospheric river event that will bring in heavy rain and high mountain snows to the west. Okay? Now we're going to look at the period for December 25th to 29th, Christmas Day, towards the end of the year. Pacific energy continues to move into the west and eventually into the plains, and this will push the eastern trough out. You can see as the flow kind of flattens. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures for much of the country, and forecasting numbers be 12 degrees or more above normal, mainly in the red. And for precipitation, still calling for above normal precipitation here, and for this region, and the probability of occurrence is near 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for December 30th to January 3rd. Now we see the flow still flattens with above normal heights. We have this trough that moves into the northwest. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much remains pretty much a zone of flow. GFS has a trough in the middle of the country. See, and this eventually probably will move east. We have to see how that goes for right now. But for now, I'm calling for a little change in temperature anomalies and for rainfall. Calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence still remains near 40%. Below normal precipitation here, probability occurrence is about 35%. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for December 20th through January 3rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.